Hey guys, Big Jon here. Man, does it feel good to be back in front of the camera after racing a car over 200 miles per hour. We're finally getting settled down. I wanted to do a Q&A, update you on where we're at with the car, what we're going to be doing moving forward. But first off, I want to give a major shout out to my sponsors. We wouldn't be able to do it without them. We've got Blue Rock Concrete, Shelton Collision Repair, Mike Hessong Photography, Desert Boiler and Controls. And I want to thank my local car club. I'm wearing their shirt here, the 316 Modern Mopar. These guys and gals have been great to us. They're a really cool club. If you have a modern Mopar and you want to be a part of it, Big Jon Racing's a part of it. Get involved. If you're in the Wichita area, you can join the club. It doesn't cost anything. We want to see you join the club and be a part of what we're doing moving forward. So let's get after some of these questions and get into it.
All right, Jon. So, how does it feel to be the driver of the world's fastest standing mile Challenger Hellcat?
That's a great question. It's a little surreal. It feels great. I tell you what, man, we put a lot of time and effort into getting this car where it's at. And so it just feels great. I think we've got a lot of potential with this platform to continue moving forward, setting faster speeds. Yes, it was a success. Yes, we achieved something. But we don't want to stop there. We want to keep looking towards the future and what we can do moving forward, because there's a lot of potential and we're going to keep going faster. You've got my word. I'm going to put my heart into it. I'm going to continue to drive the car hard, and so we're really going to get after it. But it feels great to be the driver of the world's fastest Challenger Hellcat, and very honored. So.
All right. What does it feel like going 200 miles an hour in that beast?
You know what? I really never thought about it, because when I get strapped in the car and I'm getting up to the starting line, I start breathing a little faster, my heart starts beating. I mean, that's just natural. And then when the car gets going and I'm full throttle, I'm not thinking about anything other than, can I feel the back of the tires? Am I still going straight? And I just want to keep things pointed forward, and I really don't think about things, how fast I'm going, until I let out of the gas after the 1 mile marker. But I did have one pass over the weekend, this last Texas mile, that right when I got to the mile, I just glanced out of the corner of my eye and I could really tell how fast things were moving. Everything was just blurred together, and it kind of set in, hey, you're moving at 200 miles per hour. This is a speed that a plane could take off. So it was pretty surreal at that moment when I finally just kind of looked and captured how fast I was going. But yeah, we're definitely moving fast at 200 miles per hour.
Okay, next question. There was a major delay on day one of the competition that lasted around 10 hours. How did you regain focus prior to making your first pass, and what was going through your mind as you strapped in after things went green again at the track?
That's a great question. I don't know if I ever did regain focus. But no, in all seriousness, as a race car driver, you have to be prepared for those things. Things happen at the track. There's always going to be delays. It was just the first day of competition. They just got things rolling. There were a few delays before that, and we were about 10 cars out. So I was strapped in the car. We had everything prepped on the car. We had the Facebook stream going. Everybody was watching. We were all amped up, ready to go. And then we got word that things were getting brought to a halt and a delay. And so we had to go see a driver's meeting and listen to that. So that was disheartening. But 10 hours later, we got strapped in. I got serious. I recouped. It's what you have to do when you're driving a car like this that goes 200 miles per hour. You have to get focused in again and redial in all of your senses and not lose track of what you're there to do and hit a top speed.
And that was your best pass of the whole weekend, wasn't it, Jon?
It was, yes. We hit 200.1 miles per hour for the first time ever in a Dodge Challenger Hellcat. It was just surreal, and so the wait was worth it, definitely, and so we're really excited about that.
And that ties into our next question. Your primary goal is to hit 200 miles an hour on a factory engine and supercharger. Why is that so important to you? And tell us a little bit about what it took to achieve this milestone record, Jon.
You know, it's really tough when you're land speed racing, especially in a mile event. You have 1 mile to hit your top speed. And so it's kind of a well-known fact that in order to hit that top speed of 200 miles per hour at the mile, you have to be putting down around 1,000 horsepower to the wheels. And so when I first started racing and when I got into this car, my goal was, I'm gonna hit 200 miles per hour. I'm gonna prove that it can be done on a factory engine supercharger. We didn't open anything up. Everything was stock on the motor and the blower. And we did it with a little over 900 horsepower. And so that was an extremely big feat to do that with only 900 horsepower to the rear wheels. And let me tell you, it was not easy. I went a whole event in October and never saw the 200 mark. And so that was, it was disheartening, but let me tell you, don't give up on your goals. I never gave up, my team never gave up, my shops never gave up. And I tell you what, after 10 hours on Friday, after that big delay, Big Jon drove that car over 200 miles per hour for the first time ever. And so that was an extremely personal and big goal that I wanted to hit. And so we did that with your support. I tell you what, guys, all of my fans, you guys on Facebook and social media and locally here, and even if you're not on social media, you don't know how much it means to me personally to have your support. I will never lose my contact with you through this whole process as we grow and as the business grows. I just want you to know that Big Jon Racing and Big Jon is always going to be here. I'm always going to be just a handshake away, and that's how I want to keep things. And so I really appreciate your support.
All right. Thanks a lot, Jon. We appreciate you. Final question. With the spring Texas Mile behind us of 2018, what's next for Big Jon Racing this year? And I think something behind us there ties into that.
Yeah, that's another good question. So moving forward, we've got 3 major races this year, and we've already got 1 behind us. So we've got 2 left, 1 in Colorado and 1 in Texas again. And you can find all that information on our Facebook page and our website. So that's going to be a ways off because that's not until this fall. We've got 1 event in September and 1 in October. So you want to definitely make sure, if you can make that, to be there and plan for that. But in the meantime, there's a lot of planning we have to do. We're going to do as much as we can to the car to prepare for the next race. So we'll have to go back to the drawing board and see what else we want to do to move forward on making the car faster. And you know, there's things that I can improve on as a driver. You never want to think that you're to the top of your game as a driver, because there's so many areas that you can improve and pick up speed. So we're going to do all of that. But the really cool thing is, we're opening our headquarters, and we're having a grand opening here in Derby, Kansas. So if you live here locally in the Wichita area, that's going to be May 12th. It's a Saturday. We're going to have a car show in the 316 Modern Mopar. We're going to bring a bunch of modern Mopars down here of all kinds, and we're going to have donuts, coffee, and we're just going to have a good time. We're going to have merchandise for sale, and so that's going to run from 9 to 1 p.m. in the afternoon. You know what, if a lot of people show up, we'll keep it going. So the time frame is between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. I'd love to see you out here. I'm going to be signing autographs. We've got posters now, hats, shirts, all of the above. So come out and join us, and let's have a good time with our grand opening. And so this will be our headquarters here. So you can come here, you can get merchandise from Big Jon Racing, you can come chat about what's going on and how the team is going to move forward, and also a place for us to meet with sponsors and anybody that wants to be involved with the team. This is a great location. And so the address is 124 South Baltimore Avenue, Suite I, Derby, Kansas 67037. So come out, join us. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for it. We're going to have this parking lot filled up with Mopars, and I tell you what, if you love Mopars, you don't want to miss it. And it's going to be right here in Derby. There's not a lot of car shows that go on in Derby, so we're really excited about that. And if we have a big showing, we might make this something that's reoccurring. So come out, join us. We got a lot of other events leading up to our races where you can come see the car if you're not here in Derby, Kansas. So check our Facebook page and check our website, because we got a lot going on.
All right, Jon, I think that does us for this Q&A session. We want to make sure and follow you on Facebook, Instagram, and you also have a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, so all of our videos are posted on YouTube. That's an awesome place to check out our previous runs, race footage, and Q&As when we do them. We'll post them on there as well. But we have a Facebook page, facebook.com/Big Jon Racing, And then we also have our website, bigjonracing.com, and our Instagram account, instagram.com/bigjonracing. Get connected with us because we're always posting updates. We like to have a lot of fun with you guys, and so chime in from time to time. I love to hear from you, and so that's a way to get connected. And if you don't live here locally, guys, you can get on our website and our Facebook page, and if you want a Big Jon Racing merchandise item, you can purchase it and we'll ship it to you. So we ship to all 50 states, and so it's just a great way to get connected with us.
All right, Jon, thanks a lot.
All right, thanks guys.